It may not seem that long ago, but tomorrow marks 3 years since the first confirmed case of COVID in the state of Alabama. And since then, life has changed dramatically for everyone. WAFF 48's Daquan Lee joins us live from Huntsville Hospital. Daquan, the pandemic has been hard on everyone, especially hospital workers who lived through some of the incredible dark days.
Nolan, sometimes it's so hard to fathom just how much things have changed in the 3 years since COVID. However, we're technically still in the pandemic, and the ramifications since that first confirmed case are still being felt today. March 13th, 2020 marked the beginning of ominous days for Alabamians everywhere. The first case of the novel coronavirus had been confirmed in Montgomery and would soon spread throughout the rest of the state.
We have come an extremely long way in Alabama.
After 3 years, 1.6 million total cases, and 21,000 deaths in the state, Alabamians have mostly gone back to pre-pandemic routines. Dr. Karen Landers with the Alabama Department of Public Health told me that she believes the state did a great job communicating what they knew in those early hectic days of the COVID pandemic.
Coordinating with our hospitals about the extremely limited situations we had in terms of PPD, in terms of beds, in terms of just the availability to take care of patients.
As hospitals did all they could, the aftermath of a COVID restrictive lifestyle took a tremendous toll on the state. Those who had caught the virus sometimes faced lingering symptoms. Others saw children falter with their education and struggled to recover. Dr. Landers says one thing we just didn't have 3 years ago was the ability to test and get results back quickly. She thinks that might have made a big difference.
And I believe that that would have given us better information in terms of situations that we subsequently determined that persons could have COVID-19 and be asymptomatic. I don't think we were sure about that early on.
At the peak of the pandemic in early 2021, there was a stretch in which the state of Alabama saw an average of 150 people dying every day from COVID. Compare that to just the handful of deaths that we've had in the first week of March of this year. And like Dr. Lander says, we've certainly come a long way. Reporting live in Huntsville, Daquan Lee, 48 on your side.
Governor Kay Ivey is also reflecting on the COVID anniversary tonight. She had a difficult choice to make during the outbreak. On March 13, 2020, Governor Ivey issued an emergency proclamation. It ended in-person learning at public schools for the rest of the school year. Then on March 28th, she ordered non-essential businesses around the state to close for 3 weeks. As weeks and months went on, the restrictions eventually lifted. By June of 2021, virtually all COVID rules in the state expired. Governor Ivey was able to weather the political backlash, and she won re-election last year. And she was asked to reflect on those decisions. Here's what she said.
Well, that day was a dark day, and we didn't know what the future held with the COVID. But thank goodness we were able to keep our schools open, our children in school. And today we can gather, and we do gather, and children are in school and they are learning. And so we've come a long way, and we're going to continue to go a long way and be successful.